before you head out for dinner, check in with Marvin Zindler. His Rat and Roach report is next on Eyewitness News.
The event
from First at 4 and News to Houston at 5, in case you missed it. President Clinton answered questions on everything from Kosovo to the First Lady's future plans today. He held his first formal news conference with reporters in nearly a year. At times, Mr. Clinton spoke in a philosophical tone.
I wouldn't trade anything for having had the opportunity to be president and do the work I've done.
FBI agents have found 2 bodies inside a burned-out car belonging to 3 sightseers missing since last month. Agents believe a California woman, her daughter, and an exchange student were probably the victims of a carjacking or kidnapping. Country singer George Jones is home tonight, less than 2 weeks after a serious car accident. Doctors are calling his recovery amazing. And a flight attendant strike could ground America West Airlines at midnight. And that's a look at the day's news, in case you missed it.
And coming up tonight on News to Houston Night Beat, on this day of dangerous driving, 2 young victims of a deadly highway accident are remembered. An emotional service for the girls killed in Tuesday's I-45 tanker crash. That's on the Night Beat at 10.
And speaking of rough driving, flooded streets this morning, do we have a chance of that happening tonight again?
It's possible because we've had so much rain over that area in southwest Houston. Here's another look at Doppler 2000. You can see the showers off to our west in Colorado and Austin counties, and Waller County continue to move our way. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on it during the evening, and that's exactly what I'll be doing.
All right, and that is a 6 o'clock difference. We thank you for joining us.
We hope you'll join us at 10 for the Night Beat. Good night.
You've been watching News to Houston at 6, where local news comes first. Our next news is at 10 o'clock on the Night Beat. When news breaks, we'll break in.
Trucks running around our streets and highways without any or at least adequate coverings over their loads. Rocks, sand, and all sorts of stuff hit the vehicles from behind like a blast from a shotgun, cracking your windshield, dinging chrome, causing motorists to veer and dangerously change lanes. The infamous gravel trucks used to roar around Houston during the construction boom of the 1970s. Then came the oil bust and a new state regulation, the so-called TARP law. It requires all vehicles not human-powered to prevent loose materials such as pebbles and sand from being blown or spilled onto the roads. To implement this, the load must be securely covered. So those trucks that hit you with a blast of sand and rocks are breaking the law. Get the license number. Call the cops. I'm Steve Wasserman. Let me hear from you.
Ooh.
Big S.